We learn that the generally agreed upon narrative begins with Jesus Christ being born in Bethlehem to Joseph and Mary. He lived on earth for only 33 years, the last 3 of his life being those for which he is most remembered. Those were the years of his ministry, which began the faith of Christianity. When Jesus began his ministry, he fasted in the wilderness for 40 days. He was tempted by the devil and overcame that temptation. He was also baptized in the Jordan River by John the Baptist. Although he was without sin, Jesus was still baptized in order to teach us obedience to God, the proper way to be baptized, and the importance of baptism by the correct authority. After Jesus' baptism by immersion, God declared, "This is my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased." Bible said in Matthew chapter 3 verse 17. Jesus healed the sick, gave sight to the blind, and even brought the dead back to life. More importantly, he forgave people of their sins. Although his works were considered blasphemous by the Jewish priests, Jesus continually reminded people that his works were aligned with God's will so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Bible said in John chapter 14 verse 13. Jesus was crucified for our sins. Jesus' death on the cross provided a way for humans to receive forgiveness of sin and be restored to a full relationship with God. Jesus' death created a bridge to God. It allows humans to find peace and forgiveness with God. At the height of his ministry and miracles, many Jews came to believe in Jesus as the Messiah, the Son of God. Jewish leaders feared Jesus because of his growing followers. With the help of Judas Iscariot, Roman soldiers arrested Jesus, and he was put on trial for claiming to be the king of the Jews. According to Roman law, the punishment for rebellion against the king was death by crucifixion. 3 days after his death, Jesus rose from the tomb, and the resurrected Lord soon appeared to his friends and followers. He was the first to be resurrected, meaning his spirit was reunited with his perfected physical body after death. Because Jesus lived again, we will all be resurrected one day. The resurrection not only proclaims a living hope, it also proclaims an eternal inheritance. Since Christ rose again from the dead in victory over Satan and sin and death, he is eternal. He is the King of heaven and earth, and no enemy can touch him. His kingdom will never end. We can have everlasting life because Christ is alive and conquered death. He was born of a virgin, lived a sinless life, lovingly paid your sin debt through his vicarious death, and now lives to invite mankind to call upon him to be saved from eternal hell. This is the Bible's bold message of the resurrection.